we can do to create these equal systems in the cacao movement.
My sister earlier shared, like, there's a, where did the cacao bean come from? Who had it first? And knowing a little bit about these stories, this history from the gods themselves, I think, as my grandfather would say, is they're all true. That, Sky World was everywhere. And Sky World gave the cacao beans to all people. And so it comes from the Maya, it comes from the Mexica, it comes from our brothers and sisters in Africa, it comes all over, even India. So when someone tells you it belongs here and these were the first people, yes, it's true. All of it is.
If we are drinking or if we are consuming something, we have to recognize the source, but also name it, because they are doing a big work. We have 5 producers that they are producing wonderful cacao, and they are working with the land, but also they are the guardians of that land, and they are contributing to a sustainable future, so that for me it is super important that we want to focus on it, because they are here in Guatemala, they are having like these struggles with a lot of companies that they want to put chemicals to improve their production, but they are defenders of that lands, so how we can honor that work that they are doing. And
where there's so much knowledge, because that's beautiful also to see here. There's so much knowledge in all of you.
We are looking to share the quality, not the quantity.
In Guatemala, we have a lot of organizations that they are not profit, but we are not seeing real change. So how we can do the different things, I think, and I believe that people has capacities and has a lot of knowledge how to work with the land, so we can have this exchange of knowledge, but also opportunities to create an ecosystem.
Beautiful in a bar. It was meant to be enjoyed, and it didn't get sweetened until the Spaniards came and took it and couldn't take the bitterness, not understanding why it was bitter. There's a purpose why it tastes bitter. And so have your chocolate cakes, it's all right in that way, but don't confuse it with ceremony and medicine. It's very different.
Perhaps people understand the issues, but I don't know, I was searching for another level of connection with social project, with something that I felt important in my heart, and in this case, cacao felt really right.
So respecting the community of cocoa producers is to be with them, like with a direct relation, and also respect the prices.
The indigenous people come forward with medicine part of it. We've lost the medicine and we've lost the spirit of it. It became money, industry, and now we're bringing back the medicine, the spirit, and the elders to guide us in that. And so I love seeing that part of it, as people are now starting to learn cacao through medicine and spirit, and not just, Hershey chocolate bar.
Beyond memory for us is this idea of taking out of context a practice that has been ingrained in a region or to a certain population for a long time. So in this case, cacao, of course, in Latin America, in the Amazonic region, up to the Mayan and Aztec lands, has a big significance for a lot of people in many of their practices. Through the research I did for this project, I found out countless forms of these traditions or these ways of expressing a connection with the plant, with cacao. So what happens with Beyond Memory is that we take this out of context, and suddenly the context, it kind of devoids it of its original meaning.
Observing very much these movements around the world, and especially also in Austria and in Europe, about climate change, and everybody's like getting really motivated about it. And then taking this and then taking chocolate, and then knowing that the most of the chocolate we are consuming here are coming from Africa and coming from monoculture and so on. So to me, this is very interesting, because like this can have a huge impact on this topic of climate change.
No, because the communities know. If we sit down with them and if we listen, they know, like they know exactly what they need. They know how to create development. They know, but sometimes what they don't have is they don't have resources.